Grandpa, did you know Halloween is my favorite holiday?
Yeah, honey, I had a feeling.
I like the stories. Do you know any scary stories, Grandpa?
Princess, when you've lived as long as your grandma Namana and I have, you learn the real monsters don't always have claws. Sometimes they look just like you and me. Well, maybe a little goofy.
Grandpa, what do you mean?
40 years ago, your grandma Namana and I got brave. Tried to DIY this whole house. I'm all thumbs, and she was raised Methodist, so you can imagine how that went.
Teehee, so bad.
Couldn't get a handyman to show. Phones ringing into the void. Neighbors suddenly can't recall a single contractor they've ever hired. Then, right when we gave up, he showed up.
Who did? Grandpa, Papa.
Rick. They called him the Jerk, and his shadow, that other Rick. Little devil perched on his shoulder, whispering where to hammer, who to hammer. Every 40 years, he returns to fix things, or break them.
Is he coming back to finish the job?
No, honey. He ran to the store for materials 40 years ago. He ain't coming back.
Did his work have any kind of warranty?
Huh? Yes. As a matter of fact, it did.
How long?
40 years.
Grandpa, how will we know if he's coming?
You never know. That's the terror. He always says, I'll be there first thing tomorrow. But tomorrow might mean 10 a.m. or 3 p.m. or 5 in the damn morning. You won't know until you hear a hammer hit something. Like that. Dying other Rick.
Why, hello there. I'm Other Rick. Some of you may recognize me from previous appearances on this program. I assure you that things aren't always this foolish around here, though they do come close from time to time. This is my associate and alleged captor, Rick. We're here at our friend Miss B's house to finish replacing her wall for free. Don't you fret now, plenty of shenanigans are sure to ensue with this dynamic duo on deck.
So whoever put this vinyl on knew that these walls were going bad because they replaced the plywood. But they left this rotten wood in the corner for some reason. So, ain't that something? Gotta take off so much freaking siding just to fix a section of wood about that big on this side. I get why nobody wanted to do it, but still. It's making more work for somebody else down the road. To start the afternoon, God, it's hot. It is so hot. Summer is going out with a scream.
Why, hello again. Hey, did you know that the hoary bat has a habit of carrying around deceased bats like little necromantic stuffies?
Only about that much of the wall appears to be rotten so far. Here we go. Okay. Yep. That's more like it. That's what I was expecting. Okay, so some repair was done. From here up, it looks like just this section. They stuck some OSB in. I don't know how well that's reading on the camera. Get this stuff out so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Whatever, it's just fun to talk about this. Sometimes you forget about it. That is when you're shooting in the heat and the sun, your camera sometimes overheats and shuts down.
And so it did. But don't you worry, you didn't really miss anything, just me doing stuff.
Those of you guys that missed the great asbestos scare of 2025, we found this, it's like a cellulose or foam insulation that got water damaged over time, and when it does, it turns into this just disintegrating powder. You look at the stuff and it crumbles. It's a real pain in the butt. You try to handle it carefully, but then it'll just fall apart in your hands, go everywhere. You can't vacuum it up because it clogs the hell out of your filter. Since AJ has an inspection coming up at one of the properties that she manages, she's going to be out of town a couple days this week and next, so that's going to alter my schedule a bit. Plus the rain we weren't supposed to get until late this week is now coming today, so I'm trying to prepare for that. I'm going to go ahead and hang plastic over the wall just in case I can't. Well, I know I'm not going to get anything done today to the point of being able to put siding back on, so just in case.
And here in a second, you get another chance to see, once again, just how extensive this damage is. These 2x8s that I'm about to screw with here are so rotten. I could put my hand right through them, and they just turn to dust. Look at that crap. Here, this part was frustrating but necessary. To get the last couple feet of siding, I had to remove this control box for the AC. And yes, before anyone says anything, the power was shut off. There you saw me picking up the corner of this room with my air jack. The problem I'm having there is I need to replace the sill plate and the rim joist, but all the weight of that room is currently sitting on the boards that I'm replacing. So the following is a series of tedious and convoluted tasks carefully designed and executed to relieve said concerns.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. Didn't move an inch.
Mandatory hero pose. This drove me nuts. I'm pretty sure I edited the majority of this battle out. but I cannot even remember how many times I popped this rim joist in and out, back in, back out.
Oh my god. That's amazing. And then put it back in. That's so uncomfortable.
First, I thought I broke gravity when the house didn't settle. There's a short on that subject, actually. I encourage you to go view it. So I took it out, and then once I thought that I'd fixed it, I put it back in, and it was not square. And then another time, I noticed it was bowing really bad. Finally got it where it needed to be, though, I think.
Had to run home and cut all these 1/4-inch strips because I realized that the batten board on this piece house is 1 inch thick, and the plywood that we have is 3/4 inches. So that means I've got a 1/4 inch to make up for everything to match. So I have to go along all those studs and everything else once I get the batten board off and put these 1/4 inch shims on so that the siding will line up when we're done. So today shall henceforth be known as Miracle Day. Between my scattered brain and physical limitations, having the girls with me a couple days this week, I'm much further behind where I desperately needed to be at this point. It's Friday. We have terrible weather coming tomorrow in central Illinois, south central, wherever we are. So we've dealt with as much unforeseen and unnoticed things as we could. We had to jack the room up. Yesterday I remembered that I forgot that the old batten boards that were used on the house are 1 inch thick, and the plywood that we have is 3/4. So that means that I have a 1/4 inch gap that needs to be filled. Otherwise, the siding wouldn't go like it should do. So I ran home with the girls and cut a bajillion of these 1/4 inch shims. They're more like 3/8, but you know, technicalities. But everything else should finally be where it needs to be for me to start tearing into this. I'm worried that while we had a previous infestation of powder post beetles on this side, looking for larvae in all the wrong places. Wood boring beetle. I'm very concerned looking at her siding and just the state of the house that they've migrated to the north end, but we just don't have the resources to tear the whole side off like I wanted to and see what's really going on there and try to fix it for her. I know her exterminator personally.
Nice name drop.
We're buddies in the music scene, so I'm gonna maybe reach out to him and see if there's anything he suggests or any ideas he has for treatment to at least stop it from getting worse, if that is the case. But goal today is get up to the siding on that window right there, get all the old batten boards ripped off the house, go ahead, and there's still some of this old cellulose insulation. This part's interesting to me. This whole end of the house was the This stuff's almost impossible to handle without kinking or bending it, so I'm probably gonna have to doctor quite a bit of it while I'm putting it back on. But I need to shut up and get to work because it's got about 8 hours of daylight. So, break for me. Hey, Foreman, you want to help me out with this one, bud?
Yay, Mother Rick!
Quiet, you. Oh, no. We suffered our first casualty. It's about time Mother Rick was the one that lost his head around here. It's usually me.
What are you doing, bud?
Why are you on the ground like that? You okay?
Yay, Mother Rick!
All right, that's enough of that. Get in there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. You're useless. Yeah, I made a rig. I know. That's a good looking header though.
Made that.
Coming from my mouth hole. Not the whole window, bud. So the whole damn window is trying to come out as I take this trim off. Trying to. Part of why I didn't want to mess with it, but it can't stay like this. Oh, maybe it will. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Ha. It's like a loser. I did it. And I did not think it was going to work. But then it did. Believe in yourself. I think that's it right there. Come on, Betty. Come on, Betty. Oh, yeah. Like a Viking. I made this for you.
Everything's overheated.
Alright, I'm terribly upset because while I was doing that last bit, my stupid camera died because some dingus didn't have his charger plugged into his battery thing all the way. And I'm very upset about it because as I was peeling some of the old caulking off the window, I was throwing it at the camera and it kept missing. But then the last one that I threw landed right on the lens and it would have made such a great shot. Now you all just have to take my word for it and believe that I'm not a filthy liar. Just know that it was epic. Or something. Anyway, so in lieu of the camera being dead, I decided that was probably a good time to go ahead, run home, rip down some 1x for the trim around the window, have a little bit of exterior white paint, and an old brush handy. We're gonna slap a couple coats on these bad boys real quick so they can hopefully dry by the time I'm ready for them. I just got the phone with AJ. She's like a little over an hour southwest. She said that the sky was starting to get awfully dark over there. We don't have any rain in the forecast tonight, but that's not stopped it before. Sorry, I just saw another yellow jacket. Damn, he's a fat boy too. He has evaded me. You're gonna have to bear with me, guys. It's gonna get real squirrely these next 3 to 4 hours is where I'm at on time. Not much. I would grab the brush that's slightly larger than the can of paint I'm using. Why is my phone ringing? Speaking of AJ.
I'm sorry, I know you're on a time crunch, and I set this delivery for like 4 to 5. It's about to be delivered. I'm outside of Noble. That's the only reason I'm like, shit.
Okay, let me get the paint on this, and then I'll run home and grab it.
Thank you, love you, bye.
You're welcome, love you, bye. Oh, that sucks so bad. Remember 5 minutes ago when I said something went right today? Oh, the absurdity of it all. I'll tell you what, she's lucky she's intelligent, funny, a great mother, and very attractive. Or I just might continue my marital relationship with her. Time to cook too. Hey, other Rick, can you teleport me that T-square, please? Ah, thank you. So stupid.
I'm sorry about the audio here, guys. It kept going in and out, and that gave it like a really annoying quality after I did the time lapse, so I killed the sound here.
This is for all the people in the streets. Get your strawberries on. All the good in the world, you
What the heck, Joe? I promise you, nobody's judging the work harder than I am. I'm not happy with it at all. It's just we're at the point of it's got to get done by any means necessary. I've got less than an hour to get all this up and wrap the house and get all the siding back on.
Hey, start me after.
Get out of here, you rascal.
What the fuck are you thinking? You just follow me to drown. What the fuck are we next to nothing?
I know that some of y'all low-key looking at my butt though.
And of course, with there being 0% chance of rain for another 12 hours, clear radar, we're starting to get little spurts of rain here and there. See the previous videos for my issues with the sky water. My arch nemesis, precipitation.
And then everything went black. I'm just kidding. I tried like hell to get this one down to 20 minutes, but I just could not do it. Granted, this is the biggest video we've done so far, both in scope and in file size and minute count. So thank you guys for your patience with me getting this one out and with it being in multiple parts. I am going to try to get the channel back on a regular schedule of some sort and catch up with you guys in the comments as soon as I can. We've got a lot going on right now, like always, and it's hard keeping up with everything by yourself. Do please, if you've made it this far, make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe buttons. Leave a comment if you're on mobile. Make sure you hype the video and share it with somebody that you think might enjoy what we're doing here. That being said, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Rick the Jerk, and our channel is all about random acts of kindness. Our flavor of doing that is by fixing people's homes for free for them. Everything you see on this channel doesn't cost the homeowner a dime for me to come in and fix it. What we're working on this one particular is for my friend Miss B. She runs a daycare out of her home. I came in to fix the wall and do a few other odds and ends for her, and we realized that pretty much the entire wall in one of her bedrooms needed replaced. Will our hero beat the coming rains? Guess you'll have to find out next time. Or I'll spoil it now. Anyway, I'm tired and I want to get this video out. We already missed the weekend, so make sure you come back for the thrilling conclusion of the saga. We're going to finish the outside of Miss B's in the next video, and then once I have time in the next week or so to get over there, we're going to do a few more things around the house for her that she needs done before moving on to the next one, which I think will be a collab with Midwest Magic Cleaning. I don't know. We're having a hard time getting in there due to a flea problem. But all that being said, you've made it this far, no matter what battles you're fighting. That says a lot about you, and I'm proud of you. We all are. And if nobody else has told you today, me and Baby Larry will be happy to tell you right now that you are doing a good job. Love you, bye. Mwah.